Hey guys, so I am going to do a quick little Sephora haul. I think this is the biggest Sephora bag I've ever got. So yesterday was my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I spent my day at the Illinois State Fair. We were staying on the, would it be the east side of Springfield, I believe. Anyway, so there's only a few stores, restaurants, whatever in that area, but they have a big JCPenney with a Sephora inside. The mall and TJ Maxx and all the other stores are on the other side of Springfield, and I was trying to be good and not spend a lot of money, so instead I just went to Sephora. Anyway, so you know on Sundays they don't open until like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm waiting outside, it's 10 till 11 when they open, and more people keep coming and coming and coming and are waiting outside of the door. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Are they giving away something free? Are we having a meet and greet? Like, what is happening? I mean, there were probably 45 people outside of Sephora at JCPenney waiting for the doors to be unlocked. Okay, all I want to do is go to Sephora. So I get in and there's people like handing out, people are running, huge sales, I guess, at JCPenney. I don't know how long it's been going on. I don't know how long it's going to continue to go on, but anyway, there's huge sales. Side note, they had some Nike workout stuff on sale, so I checked out at the Sephora at JCPenney, so I had clothes, so that's why my bag is so big, unfortunately. Okay, so let's talk about what I bought, shall we? So there were a couple things I went in there to get. The first thing was I needed a new mascara. I love the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Mine, it's just getting it's still good, but it's getting a little dry, you know, so I know I was going to be needing one soon. So I picked up a new one of those, which by the way, I still love, I've mentioned this before, the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Extreme with the 2 steps. I do love these. However, I like to put layers of mascara on first. So like that's what I did today. I did a couple coats of the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and then I did the false lashes, whatever. Okay, so I got those. Second thing that I went in to get is the Gimme Brow from Benefit, the Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. I've heard people talk about this. I've wanted this. I have I threw it away. I used to have, I think, their old formulation. Was it called Brow Wiz? Do they still have that? Anyway, and it was good. It was fine, but I kind of, you know, would throw it in my makeup drawer and forget about it. Well, then one of my girlfriends recently bought this, said she liked it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to get it. So I got mine in the shade 3. No, I didn't. Number 1. The shade 3 was just a little more like warm brown, and this is more of a taupey. So it just is really, if you haven't heard about this, it's a brow volumizing fiber gel. So it makes your brows appear a little bit darker, fuller. It's a little sticky. I used this for the first time today, but in combination with the Ka-Brow from Benefit, the cream stuff, which in my opinion is very similar to the Anastasia of Beverly Hills. So far, I've only used this one time, but I'm really loving this just from first impression. All right, so the next few things are products that I did not need to buy. Well, I didn't need to buy any of this, but I didn't go in looking for these, but I got them. So they had their new Urban Decay display, like with all the new lipsticks, and that was just so overwhelming. I'm like, okay, I really don't need any more lipsticks, but I kept But I wanted to get a liner. So I don't know if this one is new to the line. I don't know if they've had this one. I'm not super familiar with Urban Decay liners, but this is the Urban Decay lip liner in Stark Naked. I've had Naked. Don't they make one that's just naked? I believe. So I have this on today. This is just, in my opinion, a great lip shade intensified. A regular natural lip. So I picked up that. And then I am a sucker for Kat Von D. I love all things Kat Von D. By the way, her foundation, the Lock-It foundation, this saved my life at the fair. I would put it on like first thing in the morning. It was so hot. I was dripping in sweat. By the end of the day, or whenever we would get back to the hotel, I mean, it was definitely coming off. Like literally, I was like full blown sweating. And so I'd be wiping my face. This lasted, I mean, 70%, 50%, the whole time, like through all of that heat. You know, normally my makeup would be completely off. I'd be splotchy. This was a lifesaver. I tend to get oily in my T-zone, which this can be drying in my opinion. So actually I was talking to the girl at Sephora. She has dry skin, and so she is not a fan of this foundation. But for me, it works great. You do have to, why am I even like tanging it onto this? I have to blend really quick. So normally I would dot on my foundation everywhere and then blend it in with whatever tool I'm using. With this, I tend to do it in sections because it like sticks and dries quick, and then it's harder to blend for me. So I'll like dab, 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 and then rub that in. Okay, so how we kind of got on this is I was telling her that this saved my life, and she said that I need to try to mix it with a couple primers, and that will help it go on smoother and not be so heavy. So she gave me a sample of the Kat Von D Lock-It, and what was this one? I took it out because I used it today. Oh, the Smashbox Photo Finish Light. Now, she said, shoot, now I'm gonna forget. Okay, she said this foundation has to be used with a water-based? I don't know. It has to be used with, if you're gonna mix it, with a primer. I think she said it needs to be mixed with a water-based primer. So then she gave me these two. So that's what I did today. I mixed a couple pumps of my Kat Von D because I have a long work day, and a little scoop of the Smashbox Photo Finish Light. Mixed that in, went all over my face. It definitely diluted it down a bit, made it like not, and see, maybe I'm just one of those people where I'm like, I don't think it's cakey, but then people looking at me were like, oh, your foundation's cakey. But anyway, I love the result that gave. Now, so that's that. How did I even get started on it? I bought a primer because I had picked up the Cover FX Anti-Aging something something, and I had asked her if that would help with my pores, and she goes, honestly, it's not really like made for that, but I will show you something that you will love. So she took me to the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer. Minimizes the looks of pores, absorbs oil, mattifies shine. I know I've heard people talk about this before, and I normally end up going to Sephora's that are in JCPenney, and I feel like I've looked for this before and I haven't found it. Maybe I was just looking in the wrong spot. Yes, give it to me. Okay, so I used this today. First impression, love it. Clearly I don't know how it's going to work all day with my makeup, but I feel like it really did fill in my pores nicely. What I also love about this, and I know I've talked about this before, but I've tried so many different primers. Usually I end up going for like mattifying because I do get a little oily through here, but then they're so sticky that even though it's like, okay, they're sticky, so I know it's gonna lock my foundation and help keep oil away, I feel like it's hard to blend in my products. So this is one of those that goes on so smooth and silky. I feel like I just had such an easy time blending in my foundation. Now it does smell, it has like a little minty smell. Not a little, a strong mint smell. But that's okay. Last thing I got, okay, so this is why I started getting on the tangent about the foundation. I'm a sucker for Kat Von D. I knew that she had recently come out with a new Lock-It concealer. I don't know if it's recent. I feel like it's recent. So I picked up one of these. Her packaging, I mean, put a fork in me. I love her packaging. I love it. I love it. I just feel like a little like gritty, like wild when I use her products. So I picked up one of her concealers. I got the shade Light 15 Neutral. Now, the reason, actually I was going in to get a new Urban Decay concealer because mine's about out. I bought multiple ones of these, the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I wanted to try the Kat Von D, so I picked up this. This is a big packaging. So I did use this today under my eyes. Okay, so it is considered, you know, the Lock-It concealer. So it didn't blend. Now, again, this is my first impression. It didn't blend as easily as other concealers, but her products don't, in my opinion, because they're supposed to last such a long time. But I used the Damp Beauty Blender, a Real Technique sponge, blotted that in. So far, I love, you know, how it looks. The end result wasn't any different, in my opinion, than the Naked Skin. I have the Too Faced Born This Way, but we'll see kind of as it wears throughout the day. All right, so I also am a bit of a Beauty Insider Point hoarder. I never want to spend them. Like, I don't care what it is. The girls will say, oh, this is wonderful. You have to try. No. Nope, 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 nope. I had like 20-something hundred points. I finally picked up, and I've seen this before when I was there, but I didn't do it. I got the Tarte Assist Tools Bestseller Kit. So I used, this is one of their gel liners, the bronze. I used that today. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, like how bronze it is. It is a beautiful bronze. Comes with a great little liner brush. How pretty is that? With a little liner. So I'm anxious to try those. Great little liner brush. This was a 500 point perk. And then, since it was my birthday, I got my birthday gift. And it's a little Marc Jacobs black eyeliner and lipstick duo. There we go. Okay, so that's what I got. That was my Sephora haul. If you've used any of these, please tell me down below how you like it, tips, tricks, whatever. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.